Hello folks, John Mahler here, back with encouraging world news from Romania. The Romanian Prime Minister has retracted his decree which essentially decriminalizes corruption in government. This is good news. He did this after mass protests across the country, the largest in Romania since the downfall of communism. Since the overthrow of communism, more correctly. From Syria, Syrian Democratic Forces have launched a new phase in their assault on Islamic State-held city of Raqqa. The aim is to surround Islamic State's de facto capital in Syria and sever the road to strongholds in Deir al-Zor province. So they have a plan, and so far it seems to be working. Chinese government has announced a strategic plan to protect the country's arable land. And this is good. This is important. This is something they have not been doing for a long time. And so as odd as it is for me to be saying that there's anything encouraging coming from the Chinese Communist Party, here it is. We know, there are new things under the sun. Moving on. Myanmar's, the news story says de facto leader, he's really a dictator, give me a moment, Aung San Suu Kyi, I don't know. Anyway, the dictator of Myanmar, Burma, has promised, according to someone at the UN, so grain of salt here, has promised to investigate allegations of systemic and widespread violence against Rohingya Muslims in northern Rakhine State. What do you know? Systemic violence in Myanmar, the military dictatorship. There are allegations of that. But a promise to investigate them from the dictator. Okay. Definitely a step in the right direction. This could turn out well. Let's see how it goes. You know, there have been times in history when dictators have turned their countries around. Dictators have taken power and turned their countries around. That has happened. So this is encouraging. He's promised to investigate these accusations of systemic violence. And, okay. Hope for the future. Moving on. Afghan warlord Gulbuddin Hekmatyar. If you're Afghanistani, I apologize. Just cover your ears while I'm doing that. Anyway. This warlord from Afghanistan has laid down his arms, has been removed from a terrorist watch list, and has said that he will be going into politics. Cool. So, another one bites the dust, so to speak. And that's all I got for you tonight, folks. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have encouraging news to share, please tell me. I'd love to hear it. And as always, good night and God bless.